Welcome to Cinema Compass. Today we will be talking about The Exorcist, Believer, a 2023 American horror film directed by David Gordon Green and starring Ellen Burstyn, Jennifer Nettles, and Leslie Odom Jr. Plot: the film takes place 40 years after the events of The Exorcist. Rachel Wilson, Ellen Burstyn, is an elderly woman who lives in isolation in her rural home. Rachel suffers from nightmares and disturbing memories of her young daughter Regan, who was subjected to torture and demonic possession in the original The Exorcist film. One day, a young girl named Casey Porter, Jennifer Nettles, arrives at Rachel's home. Casey is suffering from the same symptoms that Regan suffered from. Rachel believes that Casey may have also been subjected to torture and demonic possession. Rachel turns to Father Leslie Odom Jr., a famous priest who performed the exorcism on Regan in the original The Exorcist film. Father Leslie agrees to help Casey, and he begins performing an exorcism on her. Review: The Exorcist, Believer is a good horror film, but it is not as good as the original The Exorcist. The film is full of terrifying and shocking scenes, but it lacks the psychological and suspenseful atmosphere that was present in the original film. The acting is good, especially the performance of Ellen Burstyn, who returns to play the role of Rachel Wilson. Burstyn gives a powerful and moving performance, and she makes you feel the pain and suffering that Rachel is going through. Overall, The Exorcist, Believer is a good horror film, but it is not as good as the original The Exorcist. If you are a fan of horror films, you will enjoy this film.